Coming up on Vegas Revealed.
I don't know really how to express
Celine, I love you!
my real feeling at this moment.
From Celine to Cirque, there are certain entertainers and shows that are mainstays in Las Vegas.
The fame of it, really, it's very impressive.
We take a look at some, plus longtime headliner Frank Marino reflects on his early days in Vegas.
So in 1985, Vegas was amazing.
Some fancy footwork from the Jabberwockies, comedy from Carrot Top, and a little Magic Matt, too.
A look at some of the most enduring entertainment acts this week on Vegas Revealed.
Let's get started.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Galindo Law, starts now.
Welcome to Vegas Revealed. I'm Sean McAllister.
And I'm Dana Roselli. Hey, if you join us each week here on TV, or if you listen to our audio podcast, you know we cover what's new, what's noteworthy, and trending in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and while a lot of shows, entertainers, and attractions come and go, there are also mainstays, and that's what we're going to focus on today.
That's right. And while she's not currently performing, Celine Dion has certainly made her mark on Las Vegas. This is video from her final performance at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. This was a theater built specially for Celine's first residency.
Yeah, over the course of her 16-year run, more than 4.5 million fans from around the world came to Vegas just to see Celine. We certainly hope to see Celine back on a Vegas stage very soon, and that's something that she has not ruled out in the future. So fingers crossed, because she is one of those entertainers that you definitely, she is Vegas.
Yeah, she is. And it's so great to see her around Vegas because she's a resident as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
At games, she was at Paul McCartney when I was there. So that was kind of fun to see her there too. And then you went and saw her, or saw Hauser, and she was there too.
Yeah, came right up the main aisle there. Got a standing ovation. So, the adoration and affection from fans for Celine, obviously still there. And another residency would crush it.
Yes. Well, let's take it back to 1985 now. That's when a young performer named Frank Marino made his debut in an evening at La Cage at the Riviera.
Yeah, the town certainly looked a bit different back then. And we recently sat down with Frank to reminisce about his 40 years as a Las Vegas entertainer and the honors he's received because of it.
I do reminisce about the old days and miss them so much. I'm this kid coming from New York, and I'm going to be in the star of this big show, and it was so good. The energy in the air, I loved it, And then after our shows, we'd go to nightclubs, we'd go to other people's shows. There was a lot of lounge shows back then. It was just more electric in the air. So in 1985, when we got here, doing a drag show was a little bit, risque. So, people still came though, because it was a little naughty thing to do back then. You'd come to Vegas, you'd see the male or the female strip shows, you'd see the drag show, because they didn't have this in your backyard. Nowadays though, this is like
you go to the library.
Yeah, you could go to the library and the librarians in drag.
Are you the only headliner with 2 stars?
I'm the only headliner with 2 stars, yes. Vegas has been so good to me. I have my 2 stars on the boulevard. I have a key to the city and to the strip. I have a street named after me. Clark County gave me the day with the Las Vegas sign where it's normally clear light bulbs. They changed all the light bulbs to ruby, because ruby is the 40-year anniversary. And I gotta tell you, when we were doing the ceremony, it didn't hit me. But I went back last night and I saw like thousands of people taking their photographs in front of it. And I thought, what an honor it was that they went out of their way to change it and do that for me. So that was one of the best highlights of my entire career. So I'm very happy for that.
That was a very candid interview with Frank Marino, by the way, and you can watch the whole video. It's like 7 minutes long on our YouTube page. We put all our interviews there and all of our past shows.
Yeah, a lot of good reflections from Frank in that conversation.
And a lot of honesty, too.
A ton of honesty. You can always count on that from Frank. Cirque du Soleil has been a dominant player in the Las Vegas entertainment scene since the debut of their very first residency show in 1993. That show was Mystère.
Yeah, they are still performing in the original Treasure Island Theater, and Mystère still brings in audiences after more than 30 years.
That's not the only long-running Cirque show, though. O has stood the test of time as well. They've been making a splash inside Bellagio since October of 1998.
And it's been more than 2 decades since Ka opened inside MGM Grand. The theater is still impressive with all its moving parts. That really is a show that you just look at and go, wow.
You really do. Another one that makes you say, wow, is Michael Jackson 1, a relatively new addition to Cirque's roster of Vegas shows, but still, that production has been running at Mandalay Bay for more than a decade. MJ1 opened in June of 2013.
Yeah, it's a long time. Nobody's saying beat it to that.
Absolutely not.
Well, the Blue Man Group is celebrating 25 years here in Las Vegas. The colorful performance group first made their debut on the Strip at the Luxor back in 2000.
Yeah, and there have been moves along the way to the Venetian, the Monte Carlo, but the show is now back at its original home.
We stopped over to the Blue Man Theater inside the Luxor to play around Blue Man style.
We play a lot of music, we make a mess, we create works of art. You'll see things thrown across the stage and we catch them in fun and creative ways. And this sounds really strange because it is. People from all different walks of life and all ages really appreciate it.
What is the personality of a Blue Man? And does each individual Blue Man have a different personality?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I guess historically, it started with 3 guys, right? Criss, Matt, and Phil. They each created the original 3 Blue Man characters. It was them. We used to call those positions Criss, Matt, and Phil. I'm playing Criss tonight, I'm Phil, you know. And you're seeking out these connections ultimately with the audience.
And is that fun when you work the audience and you see the reaction from the audience? I can only imagine that you sort of feed off that.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, just to look at somebody, a stranger, in the eyes, just the fact that you're actually kind of looking at each other and you don't know each other, you don't know what's going to happen next. It can be funny, it can be poignant sometimes. It's really surprising. We wanted to show you around the stage and show you some of the cool stuff that we get to play with all the time. This is what we call our PVC instrument. As you can tell, it's made out of PVC pipes, just like you would see in an irrigation system or inside of a house. These are the real deal. But we play them with these foam paddles, and when you hit it, it makes a nice, pleasing tone. And then the length of the tube dictates the pitch of it. If you guys want to check it out, you can play a little bit. This sounds like some nursery rhyme, maybe.
You were right. Mary had a little lamb.
And the reason we call this instrument the trombone is because it slides like a trombone.
We had a lot of fun there. And, you know, it is a family-friendly show, so that's awesome. But, you know, adults love it, too. So it's not like you bring your kid, you're bringing them to a kid's show. It's for the whole family.
It is. And I do have to say, the Blue Men make what they do on stage look really easy, and it's not.
It's not at all. It's quite a talent.
Well, Siegfried and Roy, you know, they really put magic on the map here in Las Vegas. Their show was a spectacle that really helped to shape the expectations of Vegas visitors.
Matt Franco is part of a new generation of magicians who carry on that tradition. We spoke with Matt as he celebrated a decade of performances here on the Strip.
It's amazing. Life itself is like a whole pinch me moment because I grew up watching magic on TV. And all those specials were filmed here in Vegas.
Did you think I'm going to go in and do a couple years, or I'm going to go here and build my life?
I really had no idea. So many opportunities come after a moment like that. So for me, it was kind of just like, let me ride the wave and see where it takes me. And I just ended up loving this so much. Just being able to go out on stage nightly and to have every show be different, because I do so much crowd work and improvisation with the audience.
You can check out Matt over at the Link Hotel and Casino. And, you know, I was just thinking of another magician, Criss Angel. He's been here so long in Las Vegas as well. He's over at Planet Hollywood. We need to put him on our agenda for an interview soon.
We absolutely do. And, you know, his magic warehouse where he develops all his illusions is a pretty cool spot. So I think that would be a great thing to share with all of you.
Yeah. Coming up, some say that New Edition was the original boy band. They've been performing regularly in Las Vegas and just broke news about the future of their performances. That's coming up next.
And after more than a quarter century of shows on the Strip, Fantasy shows us the secret to their Vegas success. Stay with us.
Monsoon storms are tough, but dealing with your insurance company doesn't have to be. If your home was damaged and your insurance company won't cover the full cost, call Galindo Law. We help Nevada homeowners pursue fair compensation. Call Jonathan Wallner of Galindo Law now for a free claim review at 800-251-1533. That's 800-251-1533.
Welcome back, and check this out. This is New Edition performing at Wynn Las Vegas. It was such a fun show, high energy. I actually saw it twice. The audience absolutely loved it. Now the group is heading out on tour with Boyz II Men, who also have a long history of performing here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're stopping at T-Mobile Arena on January 30th, so mark your calendar. Boyz II Men, not the only act joining this tour, though. Toni Braxton is kind of completing the trifecta there. That's going to be an amazing show.
It really will. I think it'll sell out quick, so get your tickets soon.
Well, in order to perform well, it helps to be comfortable, and that kind of goes for everyday life, too.
That's true. And this is the mission of Democracy Clothing, to deliver stylish designs with their confidence-boosting fashion. Well, women across the Las Vegas Valley are now invited to discover their perfect fit for free at the Democracy Jeans Absolute Confidence pop-up try-on event. I'm really excited about this. We did talk with founder Karen Lettery about it.
We love being in community with women and coming into towns like Las Vegas and getting up close and personal, meeting the women that live here and helping them get reconnected with their denim-wearing selves.
You were saying it's important to know your size so that you can keep ordering.
You would be shocked how many women have absolutely no clue what their size is. They're so afraid of something fitting close to their body that they often wear things that are too big. And so we call ourselves the Jean Whisperers, and we come into town. We know your size better than you do, and we get you into your Democracy Absolution jean, introduce you to that amazing fit technology, which is no gap elastic that adapts to your waist and prevents gapping, and mesh panels that smooth and flatten your belly, and then amazing, really stylish, fashion-forward denim.
And this event seems fun, too, just kind of like a community of women, right?
It is, first of all, it's a cathartic experience. Like, let's face it, jean wearing is a tragic experience for most women, and we kind of like take the edge off. And women end up being so kind and supportive, and you might come out of the dressing room and someone will say, oh my God, Dana, that looks amazing on you. I want to try that pair on. And then it just creates like this amazing camaraderie.
It's all happening Friday and Saturday, November 14th and 15th from 12 to 4 p.m. at renowned events located in the heart of downtown Las Vegas in the Arts District. The brand is giving away, get this, Sean, 1,000 free pairs of jeans during this event.
What?
I know. It's so exciting. They swear if you try these on, you'll just want to wear them forever and buy more and more and more. And let me tell you, that's what happened to me. All attendees are asked to please bring a pre-loved pair of jeans to be donated directly to Unshakable. That's a Las Vegas-based nonprofit dedicated to helping women rise after trauma and rebuild their lives through career development and confidence building. It's going to be a great event. We hope to see you there.
Still to come, they have been bringing mind-blowing moves to the Las Vegas stage for well over a decade and just launched a new show. We're on the red carpet with the creators of Jabberwockies coming up.
Monsoon storms are tough, but dealing with your insurance company doesn't have to be. If your home was damaged and your insurance company won't cover the full cost, call Galindo Law. We help Nevada homeowners pursue fair compensation. Call Jonathan Wallner of Galindo Law now for a free claim review at 800-251-1533. That's 800-251-1533.
Welcome back to Vegas Revealed as we continue to look at some of the entertainers and shows that prove they've got staying power.
Yeah, comedians have a long history of performing in Las Vegas. Red Skelton is credited as the first comedy headliner dating back to the 1950s.
Yeah, but it was decades later, in 2005, when Carrot Top debuted his show over at Luxor.
And now, after 20 years and too many props to count, Carrot Top is still going strong.
And Piff the Magic Dragon, he blends a little bit of comedy with illusions for his show over at Flamingo. And congratulations to Piff, he just marked a milestone, his 10-year anniversary on the Strip.
Well, the Jabberwockies are a dance crew that shot to national fame thanks to appearances on America's Got Talent and a win on the very first season of MTV's America's Best Dance Crew.
Yeah, they've had a show in Las Vegas since 2010, really becoming a fixture of the entertainment scene here.
Yeah, while debuting their newest show at MGM Grand, we found out they have more to give.
If you like good music, you like visuals, you like to feel music, you like to see entertaining dances live, we're the show.
I just love how they move and how they do their thing. I'm just curious to see this new show.
Frequencies, we're taking you on a journey of different frequencies. You know, music puts out different vibes and people absorb it differently, so we're just taking you on a visual journey of different frequencies.
From when we started our first show in 2010, Muse I See, we've had like 5 different, this is our 5th rendition of our new show. And every show, there's always something that's different. We never try to do anything the same. We always try to make sure the music is like keeping up with the times, but still, there's so many other classics that we haven't used yet, or like music that's inspiring. So we just want to make sure that whatever we put out there is inspiring to our fans and to our friends, and even to us as well when we create.
I really do believe we're blessed. You know, we found an algorithm, we found a frequency, and we've been riding it ever since, and it continues to give opportunity. So we just do our best by putting our best foot forward and treating people the right way, and I think that's how you kind of navigate Las Vegas, I guess, and have longevity.
Now to another show that has all the right moves and a track record of success, talking about fantasy.
That's right. The sultry production at the Luxor has been drawing crowds for more than 25 years. It's really incredible. Part of the show's success comes from the fact that it's constantly evolving and changing, something we spoke with the cast members about at rehearsals.
It feels like a brand new show every single night.
Absolutely. It keeps it fresh, it keeps our brains going, and as performers, as dancers, we're always trying to do better, we're always trying to do more, and new routines allow that opportunity.
It is such an honor. I remember seeing the billboards when it was still like Midnight Fantasy. I was like, that is the show I want to do. It's just the longevity, the fame of it, really. It's very impressive, and it's such an honor for me to be in the show for that long. We have a couple super fans that have seen the show over 100 times, and then I'm 100% sure they've never seen the same show. There's always different girls, different numbers. You know, something happens. You know, someone's sick, and we have to reblock. It's always a moving document of shows, but it's always exciting.
Yes, and our producer, Anita Mann, always says every night is opening night, and I really think we hold to that. The audience, it's their first time sometimes seeing us, and it's an honor to be in Vegas, it's an honor to be in the show, so we have to bring it every night.
Well, people always say this to us, like, imagine, I can't imagine doing your job, right? Or, wow, you're so lucky you get to do all this fun stuff. But we were pulling in and I was thinking, what if this was your job every day? Your job is to be in a show that has been around for 25 years in Las Vegas, and that's your focus. What's that like?
It's so exciting. I never thought I'd be in Vegas this long. I literally moved here. I was like, I'll just come out for 3 months, and then I would drive up and down the Strip, and I'd see the lights, and I was just like, this is where I want to be, and I want to be here as long as as possible because it's such an amazing, amazing town and energy.
We've worked our entire lives to have this dream show. All of us. Most of us started at 2 or 3 in dance classes, and so, I don't know, it's surreal. It's really crazy walking into the Luxor every day and seeing the billboards and seeing the pictures and then getting to dance on stage every night.
And they did so many special things for their 25th anniversary. We were actually at some of those rehearsals that you're looking at right now. They had choreographers in from Dancing with the Stars. They also had Mandy Moore help them with a number. She's Taylor Swift's choreographer. So it was a really special year, and they continue to pump out new stuff, including their brand new calendar.
Yeah, absolutely. Now in year 26, Fantasy. Congratulations.
Coming up, Babyface is the man behind so many hits. He had a show at the Mirage, and he's done shows at the Palms more recently. Well, guess what? He's returning in 2026.
And Leona Lewis is spreading holiday cheer with a glitzy show at Voltaire. All the details up next on Vegas Revealed.
Watch Vegas Revealed anytime.
Set your DVR now.
Stay on top of Las Vegas entertainment news, travel trends, buzzworthy interviews.
I almost went there.
You're better off. Say nothing.
Set your DVR to record Vegas Revealed and never miss an episode.
I love Vegas.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Galindo Law. Weekends on Fox 5.
Or anytime.
Set that DVR.
Call 1-800-251-1533 or visit galindolaw.com.
Welcome back to Vegas Revealed.
Well, Kenneth Babyface Edmonds is a hit maker, not only creating chart-topping songs for himself, but doing the same for artists like Madonna, Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige, and Boyz II Men. You're looking at video of him performing at the Mirage. He had a show there for a little while. He's been visiting Las Vegas for decades, and now he is returning with 10 new show dates in 2026 at the Pearl Concert Theater at the Palms.
Yeah, Babyface is going to be here performing on holiday weekends, including Valentine's Day. That's pretty perfect. Mother's Day, which is also a good fit, Labor Day, and Veterans Day. So glad to have Babyface back in town.
I know, I think he might have moved here too, at least short term or back and forth. I heard that. So welcome to Las Vegas too.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are walking in a wonderland.
Well, as the holiday season approaches, Leona Lewis is kicking off her first ever Las Vegas residency with a theme to match the season.
The show is called A Starry Night, and it turns the Voltaire Theater into a winter wonderland. It really was stunning. Performances are running now through January 3rd, so you have a while to get there and see this show in that stunning theater that we always say is one of our favorites.
And that is a perfect setting to be transformed into a wonderland because it already kind of has the vibe of like ice crystals.
Yes, it does. And you know, Leona, she has a beautiful voice, so I think everyone will really enjoy this show.
Yeah. Hey, and we hope that you have enjoyed this show. And if you want to catch up on previous episodes of Vegas Revealed, they are packed with great information. Scan the code on your screen. We have them loaded up on our Vegas Revealed YouTube channel.
You can also, of course, listen to our audio podcast. That's different than the TV show. You can click the QR code right there and listen. We release one every single week, and you can follow us on social media too.
We'll be back next week.
See you then.